Someday Angeline by Louis Sachar. Chapter 19. The only way to find her is to tell her a joke. Don't hug me until I take a shower, said Abel as he headed straight for the bathroom. Angeline, he added gleefully. He was eager and anxiously looking forward to seeing Mr. Bone. He felt like a teenager about to go out on his first date. He turned on the shower and washed the banana peels out of his hair, feeling so excited that he sang sort of. Oh, I went downtown to see my gal sing Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. We had us a time and how sing Polly Wolly Doodle all day. He made up the words as he went along. Her name is Melissa, but they call her Mista. Sing Polly Wolly Doodle all day. He couldn't stay on tune either. Fare thee well, fare thee well, fare thee well to the garbage truck. Oh, I'm off to Louisiana for to see my Susiana, singing Polly Wolly Doodle like a duck. But he was happy. He stopped singing as he let the shower spray his face. It had been over 5 years since Nina died. Since she drowned at Mitchell Beach. That's long enough, he decided. Now it was time for him to start having some fun. I should go back to the beach too, he thought. I should take Angeline. Oh, I had a dog that said meow, sing Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. So I got a cat that said bow wow, sing Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. He washed his feet and in between his toes. He washed behind his ears 4 times. He washed behind his knees. He couldn't remember the last time he had washed the back of his knees. Fare thee well, fare thee well, fare thee well, my darling true. Oh, I'm off to Louisiana with a head full of bananas, singing Polly Wolly Doodle Doodle Doo. He turned off all the hot water, leaving just the cold. He stayed under it as long as he could, then stepped out of the shower and vigorously dried himself off. Angeline, he called. Guess what? Gus is coming over tonight. He'll have dinner with you, just you and Gus. Angeline? Do you want to know where I'll be? He called. Angeline? Angeloony? He lathered his face with shaving cream. I've got a date. He waited for her to respond. I have a date, Angeloony. He was so excited he cut himself shaving. He went into his bedroom to get dressed. Do you want to know with whom? He called. You'll never guess whom. I'll be going out with tonight. He walked out into the living room. Do you want to guess? She wasn't in the living room or in the kitchen. Where are you, Angeloony? He called. He looked for her in all the usual hiding places, under the bed and the closet, although he knew with Angeline there were no usual hiding places. I haven't got time for this, he called. I have a date. He decided to break the news. That surely would get her to reveal herself. With Mr. Bone! He waited. She still didn't respond. He knew Angeline was great at playing hide and seek. It suddenly occurred to him that it had been a long time since they had played. He wondered where she was. I've got a date with Mr. Bone, Angeloony! He looked for her all over the apartment. It was a small apartment, but he knew she always found a new place to hide, one that he would never think of. Once, he remembered, she sat on top of the refrigerator, right out in the open. But he was so busy looking behind things and under things that he didn't see her. If she hadn't laughed when he looked inside the mustard jar, he never would have found her. The bell rang. He wondered if it was Angeline. He wondered what she was doing outside. He buzzed open the front door to the building and waited. It was Gus. Where's Angeline? Gus asked. I don't know. Is she home? She's just hiding, She's just hiding. Angeline, Gus is here. Then I'll find her, said Gus. I happen to be the world's greatest hide-and-go seeker. Look out, Angeline, I'm going to get you. You have to search everywhere twice, said Abel. She watches you and waits until you've already looked in one hiding place, and then she hides there. He bent down and looked under the sofa. She couldn't even fit under there, said Gus. You don't know, said Abel. She can fit anywhere. While Gus searched the apartment, Abel sat on the sofa and proceeded to tell a story. Once upon a time, there was a little girl who was left all alone in a great big house. Suddenly, she hears a very faint noise. Rap. 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 What are you doing? Asked Gus. Why don't you help me look for her? You're not going to be able to find her that way, Abel explained. The only way to find her is to tell her a joke. How do you know she can even hear you? Gus asked. Oh, I'm sure she's real close, said Abel. You don't know her like I do. She's probably on the verge of hysterical laughter. He continued with the story. So Angeline, the girl, walked down the hallway and the noise got louder. Rap. 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 And she walks into the room. at the end of the hall where the noise is even louder. Rap! 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 And she opens the closet door, and it's even louder. Rap! 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 And she looks into the closet, and what do you think she sees? What? Asked Gus. What do you think she saw, Angeline? Abel asked. They waited. Wrapping paper, Abel announced. They waited. Angeline didn't laugh. That was a pretty good joke, said Gus. I'm glad to see that you're telling her jokes and playing with her and calling her Angeline. You never used to do that. Abel thought for a moment. You're right, he said. I didn't even realize. And you're going out tonight, too, Gus added. I bet that's why. See, that's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Abel smiled. Yeah, he said. He realized Gus was right. For the first time in a long while, he felt like he could talk to Angeline. He wasn't afraid of her or worried about her anymore. And that's the end of chapter 19.